When Doctor Strange first began learning magic, everyone else could draw perfect circles, but he just couldn't do it. Just then, the Ancient One came over to check on him. He quickly made up an excuse, saying that his hands were injured, so he couldn't draw properly. The Ancient One immediately opened a portal and transported him to the frozen peak of the Himalayas. There a person could freeze to death in 20 minutes. To awaken his potential, the Ancient One left him there, retreated through the portal and closed it. At this life or death moment, his survival instinct was triggered, but he still couldn't draw a circle. The Ancient One hesitated, considering whether to bring him back, when a glowing circle suddenly appeared. He had finally succeeded, and returned through the portal. From that day on, he learned spells at a rate dozens of times faster than others. He even used spatial magic to steal forbidden books from the Forbidden Library. In his sleep, continued to learn through astral projection. In just 1 month, he had read all the spell books, but to learn more advanced magic, he secretly opened a book sealed with time magic. Following the spell in the book, he made the gestures as instructed, successfully unlocking the Eye of Agamotto. Holding the time artifacts in his hand, he pointed at a bitten apple, began spinning it, and mastered the art of manipulating time. He even repaired the torn pages in the magic book, only to discover a shocking secret. Just as he was about to study it closely, the multiverse dimension suddenly appeared, attempting to trap him in an infinite spatial loop. His predecessor arrived in time, saving his life. It turned out that to seal the dark god Dormammu, the first sorcerer supreme created the Eye of Agamotto, using the infinite loop of space to suppress him. At that moment the space-time gate opened, and Dormammu's follower Caecilius released an energy spell, teleporting Doctor Strange to another dimension. When he appeared, he found himself in a temple thousands of miles away. Caecilius immediately followed him into the temple, casting spatial magic. The surrounding buildings began to warp and distort, rendering his escape attempts futile. He had no choice but to counter with magic, but when he used his magic, the light circle in his hand vanished.